response? What was the community's response to the busing?
I'd say there was a mixture as well. There were some people who felt as though because they'd historically lived in North Carolina that, you know, they didn't want the Supreme Court to somehow come in and tell them what to do, and it certainly affected the schools themselves. They didn't want to see their kids being affected, and this is both whites and blacks. There was quite a bit of outspoken positions, particularly by the parents.
How did your parents feel about some students getting bused to other high schools?
My parents were pretty supportive of the overall goal, but then again, you know, you have to remember their kids, or you know, my sister and I weren't being bused, so it really didn't necessarily affect us from the standpoint of my sister and I weren't being bused across town. On the other hand, we had students that were being bused in, and they were pretty supportive of the fact that there was racial balancing going on there. They weren't against having additional balancing of the races there. But then again, they didn't live in North Carolina when we grew up. I mean, they originally are from New York and Pennsylvania, and we lived in Florida before moving to North Carolina. So we didn't have a lot of history with the schools that other families did.